All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Let's see where we're at and what we're doing in this wonderful 5-year event that is going on. So we have 17 mystery shards. As you know, we also blew through about 200 mystery shards the other day. Funny enough that they had the mystery shard event after I did that video. So unfortunately, those mystery shards did nothing for my account. So it just kind of gave me a bunch of food. And we've got 779 ancient shards, 152 voids, 13 primals, and 54 sacreds. We are not doing anything fusion. We're already good there. We are about to get Lady Erish, so she's next on the list. And we did start getting Taya. So we started getting shards for her. She's going to be pretty cool. I think she's actually really good from what I can tell. She has an attack on one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff, so that's cool. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing poison, so that's nice. Attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of instantly activating any poison debuffs and HP burn debuffs on the target. Also has a 75% chance of placing 100% heal reduction, which honestly is a really good combo only because I am starting to really love Lord Legionary, and having that heal reduction is basically going to activate Lord Legionary. So these two might actually work really well in conjunction together. And she has an accuracy lead. I mean, she's a Shadowkin. She's going to be really good for bosses. I have a feeling we might even consider using her for clan boss. So we'll see how it goes, but she is the next one online, and it's going to take a little while, obviously, a couple months. But hey, she's next in line to be picked up, and she'll be our fun new epic once we get there. As far as everyone else goes, let's see and look at what we've been doing. We're focused mainly on some other things. You will see a champion spotlight for Gerda pretty soon, possibly this week. I don't know who I'm doing yet, but she is ready to rumble. All of her skills are maxed, so we're done on Gerda. And we now have no more legendaries to build. So basically, right now we're just kind of sitting on books. So whoever our next legendary is going to be lucky because they'll probably get built pretty quickly once we get them. We did finally build Miss Gwyneth, who is actually surprisingly good. Like, I actually was very shocked at how amazing she is. And I mean, granted, you get her very late in the game, but she's still like really. I mean, we already beat Dark Elf faction, so it doesn't help me there. But she's got a serious attack increase. It's kind of nice, and she does some real good damage with her single target. You'll see that in a little bit. We do have Lock Wayne done. We just did the video on him. He's been rocking it out. He did really good on the Hydra, so we're really digging him. So those are our two newest heroes, and I think both of them actually have. No. She's got speed in Doom Tower. So basically, in Doom Tower, she's going to be rocking it. We'll give her a shot in there, maybe see how she does. And I think that's it for the new heroes. Actually, no, we're working on. Unfortunately, there were no books in the freaking clan shop. We're working on Torix, so he's almost there. We just got to get his skills done, and we're working on his masteries. We did buy the masteries with gems for Gwyneth because I just wanted to. I wanted to get her built and see how she does, and I didn't care. So it brought me back down below 8,000 gems. I know. Oh no, what are we gonna do? So we've got that done, and yeah. So we've got some new heroes. We've got some good guys. I mean, this is cool. We've got some new epics. We now have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. So 15, 16, and 17, 18. So we've got 18 epics now that we're working with, and we have a decent amount of rares. We did Marquise video, so she's already out. Torix will be next. We still have to do a video on Eris, I believe. I don't remember. I don't know if I did one. I gotta look, but she hasn't been done yet. So, but I still want to regear her. So I don't know if I really want to make a video on her yet because I don't really use her and I don't really know how to use her outside of an unkillable team that we don't have. So we'll see how that goes. We did do a lot of farming and leveling. So as you can see, we got a bunch of Diabolists here. We have like 700 Diabolists. Not really 700, like 7. But yeah, we're going to be working on them. We're slowly going to be picking up some new champions. We have, like I said, Lady Erish will be the next one, epic-wise. So all the books will go into her. And we'll finish out Torix, and then maybe we'll move into some other heroes that I think we might need. I may even consider just killing off these epics because their skills are already maxed. And that'll give me some time to save up some books. So we may just do that because honestly, these are heroes that everyone's going to get pretty early on in the game. I mean, this guy you get from Fusion. These guys you can get from the Fusion. So it might be beneficial, not even just to the account, but just to other people to have them maxed and kind of see how they do. Because also I don't have to deal with skills. I can just level them up and do their masteries and be done. So maybe these guys will be the next 3 that we do. And I actually haven't beaten all the factions for all 3 of these. So It doesn't hurt me to do this. I mean, what are they going to be the reason I win? Who knows? But they're going to be good enough to get me through some stuff and at least maybe move me forward. So we are going to build them, I think, next. That's going to be our next step. And then we'll come back into here to see what some of these rares can do. And there are a few uncommons we need to build. And we still have a lot of heroes, as you can see, that need to be built up to 50 alone. So there's definitely some stuff going on here. And we might just say, screw it, and spend some time once I finish maxing these guys out. Because we're going to have a lull for a little bit once we get Lady Erish. I think the next hero in line is possibly a legendary. So we're going to have at least 4 months before we get another hero from logins and another 2 or 3 for the Doom Tower. So we're definitely going to be sitting on, some books and things. So we'll have some time to just level and not really worry too much about who the next 6-star is, because I can just keep building 5-stars and get them all ready to rumble so that I have at least my teams all set up and all the heroes built. Let's go check out this, because I know we're going to do it in the video, but I want to show it now because I just like her. We have to get her crit rate up, but I just want you guys to kind of see why I'm digging her. So we basically put Gwyneth in our lead, all right, for campaign farming. I built her like a campaign farmer. So what we're going to do here is just to kind of show you. Oh, no. Yeah, red, green, blue. All right, so she's pretty well with this. I mean, I can't say that she's the best at it because she doesn't have the crit rate right now, but once we get her crit rate up, she's going to be really good. She attacks twice. If she misses that first one, it slows the fight down tremendously. But I had the same problem with, what's her name? With Soulbon. So it's not like it's the end of the world. See, when she hits it, she hits it. We're obviously in a weird affinity, but there you go. I mean, she does it, and she's not even in lifesteal. We just built her like a campaign farmer. So when she nails it, she nails it. Boom, boom, boom. And if she misses on one of these, she'll hit again. Say, there you go, 7 seconds. So she's good enough. She'll do the job as long as, see, sometimes she's so fast that she'll actually hit again, which is good. So that first one sucked, but I mean, if you need a campaign farmer and you just haven't built one like that's at least reasonably good, she is someone you could use. And remember, we're on an opposite affinity, I think, here, right? This is the wrong affinity, I think. What is it? Green. Let me see. Edit team. So we're blue against green. No, blue. This is actually the strong affinity. So we're actually strong affinity. Forget it. So we just need to get her crit up is really what we need to do. But yeah, she's definitely a really good campaign farmer, and I would definitely build her. Yeah, I mean, she's sick damage. I mean, Soulbon was doing like what, 21, so she's already doing like 10 to 15,000 more each time. Plus, with her build, it works really well. The other thing I did with her is I just kind of threw her in just to see what she does. We'll go in here real quick. Like I said, I'll let you guys know where I specifically use her when we do the champion spotlight. But I figured I would show you guys what we've been doing with her just to kind of test her damage out. So basically, we came in here like this on stage 10, because this is where I farm my accessories for the quest. I just come in here because it takes 30 seconds. And I just wanted to see how much damage she does with her single target. I've seen some ridiculous damage come out of her. All right, so now watch. We're going to gauge it off of your Carl. So your Carl's going to hit with his main skill, 134,000. All right. Now she's going to come in with. All right, so she missed. She missed her crit. We'll do it on the next run. We'll do one more run. It's very important that you see the damage that comes out of her, because it's very exciting, actually. I think once her crit rate's 77, so we're gonna miss it a reasonable amount of times, which is why I'm looking for gear to actually just fix that. It's the only thing on her that I'm upset with. Once we get that fixed, I think it's gonna be insane, because she's hitting all the time. Look at that crit. All right, so there we go, 140. Now if she crits, we're good. Look at that, 211,000 she just hit for. So she is not only beating my Yakarl, she is effing destroying him in damage on the single target. So now, granted, Carl is better because he comes with utility. He's got freezes. I mean, she has a weaken, but he has freezes, turn meter manipulation. He's got all kinds of stuff that just makes him good. So would I trade her for him? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is she hits like a freaking monster. Granted, I do have her in a crit damage glove, but it's only a 5-star, I think. So it's 65. That's why her crit rate's a little bit lower, because I couldn't find pieces to just make it work. And I got her attack above 4K, I think. So, let's just take a look. But 211,000 damage she just did on a single effing hit. Like, that is just ungodly for my account. Like, maybe for a regular account. And look at her power. She's at 44,000. Like, she's not even built perfectly or any way. All right, so let's look at her total stats just so we can kind of see. Yeah, 4,200 attack. So she's not even like reasonably. She's got 236% crit damage, which is still good. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen way higher. You could easily get that to like 300 and something. I mean, this girl's going to be hitting for like 400 or 500K, I think, if you like really build her correctly and with full gear and everything perfect. So I would definitely use this girl. I mean, where we're going to use her, where she's going to be like super useful, I don't know. I mean, I know that that damage is good, and I know that she has an AoE on her A1. So yeah, she's definitely got some interesting stuff going on, and like I said, her speed is 194, so it's better than Soulbon. We're going to basically use her as a campaign farmer. As you can see, we went a campaign farmer route for her skills, and she's still hitting that hard. I mean, we did the Helm Smasher, so that's really good. It's definitely going to break through some defenses, which is even better. And yeah, she's just really strong, dude. Like really strong. So yeah, I mean, you could say that it's too late to use her, but at the same time, no, it's never too late. I always have. Yeah, now I got that stupid. I was going to say Third Eye Blind. It's not Third Eye Blind. It's going to bother me now. 3 Days Grace song. It's never too late. But yeah, I mean, we have. There's never a time to not have a good hero. I mean, we have plenty of 60s. We have plenty of heroes we can still build. So yeah, she is going to be good. But let's test her out and see how she does in her kin spot. So we finished out this, right? Do we have keys? We do. We're in hard mode now. Yeah, we literally just finished it yesterday. So we're in hard mode. So let's go in here and just see. Let's see how she handles herself in here. Now, who did I say we could take out of here and make it work? Because she doesn't remove buffs. She's a damage dealer. So let's. It's a terrible idea, but I shouldn't do this, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's see how speed affects this team. She gets 25% extra attack, and we're going to see how her auto fights work because I don't know how she autos. I know she uses a single target first. Look at that. So 49 just whacking people in the face. That one hitter could be all you need to kind of kill one hero that's the worst thing ever in a Doom Tower fight. So I mean, who am I to say? There she goes. She's hitting everyone. She's breaking through defenses. I mean, it looks like this is the beginning of hard mode, so I can't really say that it's like super effective what she's doing, but she's got. I've had one set of counter on her, so she's got a 15% chance to counter again. This isn't because it wasn't planned that way. It's just what I had that had the stats, so that's what I did. But yeah, she's definitely going to do some damage here. Look at that one hit. She basically like just trashing heroes one single target. Now we don't. Oh, I would say we don't have 50% attack right now. Look at that, 30K plus the extra 3. And yeah, these guys are hitting for about 10 on their regular hits. Look at that, he's hitting for 9. So yeah, she is hitting hard. Even her weak hits are basically crit hits from everyone else against the damage. Because like I said, we have them built more for like accuracy type stuff. So that's why I'm like noticing that she's going to be something a little different. Like I'm just curious, like once we fix her a little bit, how she's going to handle herself. Because she's working the way she is, but how is she going to handle herself when she's maxed? Like that's, has really good attack, really good damage. Look at that, 43, just popping things in the face. Breaking through defenses is really helping. Almost, honestly, 90% of my heroes at this point are all going Helm Smasher. I may even consider switching some of my older heroes into Helm Smasher because anyone that I'm not using for specific stuff where War Master is going to be helpful, we're definitely going to start moving into Helm Smasher for almost all of our heroes for damage because we do need to break through these defenses. The defenses are getting a lot harder. We're going to need to get through some Savage gear. There's things that we can do now to kind of up the ante on our teams. I would like to get through hard mode Doom Tower reasonably soon. We may start considering just saying screw it and going full stop and just farming for the gear that we need for Doom Tower because I think if I can get this team with was it Syl I took out? Who did I take out? Did I have Syl in here? I don't even remember who I brought. Whichever one the other fifth is, we'll bring them in and get them in some gear so they can start doing some real damage. So I may rebuild Yukarl, even though his build is pretty solid. The problem is with him is we have to add accuracy into his kit. She doesn't really need it too much. I have it on her, and I have a accuracy banner on her just because of the weekend. But she's more of a raw damage kind of chick, and I don't even think I need that. I might even consider just doing what I did with Cleo and just putting her in full attack because we're mostly going to be using for campaign, obviously, for campaign farming. So having that extra attack on the banner might just be what we need for her to kind of make sure she always kills things. She's got the crit damage amulet, so we're fine there. And I think I have her an attack ring, which sucks. It's got like HP defense. It's a crap ring. So I think we might need to look for something better for the ring. But like, yeah, just switching her to attack might be the best option for doing campaign farming a little bit more effectively. So we'll probably play with that a little bit. I like her animations, how she has a spear and she kind of like throws lightning. She's basically Poseidon, but with lightning. Because what the Thor? What is it? Zeus? He doesn't have a trident, does he? I don't even know who has. I don't know what god has a trident and which one doesn't. You know, we don't know these things. All right, we're not playing the Trident Olympics. I'm actually digging her though. She's definitely keeping us faster, which is helping us to get through the waves a little bit better. So just having her in the lead could honestly be a way to keep your team always ahead of the enemy and getting maybe even an extra 1 or 2 turns before they get to go. So that'll be enough to get you maybe that extra turn on wave 2 so that you can put up, maybe your Carl can drop his extra freeze or something like that. Like having one extra turn can be a lifesaver. This one's a little bit rough here, as you can see, but we're gonna have everybody reviving one by one because of that freaking revive on death. Yeah, please freeze everyone. That's a good idea. But so far, it seems like she's doing really well, and I have no problem with it. She's definitely going to be someone that we are going to move forward with, and I think she's going to die. I'm like, and she's going to die. That's the only problem with her being lead, right? I don't know how targeting works on this. Like if they always target the middle, because I feel like they just hate whoever is weak. So like right now, they're going to target her because she's got lowest HP. But there we go. We fixed that problem a little bit. But everyone's frozen now. They're going to revive. So as you can see, there, like I said, she's not bad. She's doing pretty well. Let's end this. No, stop multi-battle. We're not ending the battle. That would be dumb. So she's doing pretty well. Would I use her for this? I don't know. I don't know if she brings more to the table as a lead. I would say she's going to be good in some of the fights. That's what I'm going to say. There's going to be fights where I can't get through something, and she's going to be the one that gets me just fast enough where we can get off that extra skill. And it looks like she's putting up reasonable damage. As you can see, Carl's doing more damage here, but his single target and his AoEs are insane. And he also gets an extra turn. That's the other thing. So he gets his extra turn from stealing the turn meter of somebody at full turn meter. So then he immediately goes again, which is why the fact that he's not as, heavy on the numbers as she might be, he's just more effective as a damage dealer and as a crowd controller. He's literally one of the best heroes in the game, like as far as I can see. And Gerda's getting up there with him. I kind of like her too. All right, so let's get out of Doom Tower. We haven't been focusing too much on. Oh, what do we got? Nice. We finished the Forge Pass, so that's done. I didn't really get much though. We actually summoned a bunch of gear. Let's look. Click here, close this, go all the way down to this new wonderful set. I think I got like maybe 1 or 2 pieces that were like at least reasonable. Here. So we got a 6-star weapon with crit rate, crit damage, attack, and HP. I wish it had frickin' speed. That would have been nice. This one has speed, but HP. So, I mean, it's like, what am I going to do with that? This one has accuracy, speed, and crit. So this one's pretty good. 6-star. This one's okay. It's just missing something. I wish it didn't have HP, but you never know. Crit rate, HP. They love giving me HP with it. HP, look, HP, speed, and crit. So everybody's going to have HP, speed, and crit. We're going to have tons of HP on everyone. And then this one has an attack with resist. I wish it had accuracy, but whatever. And then we did get a couple pieces like this one. Like I said, it's not terrible, but it's not good. I just wish that speed was on there. This one's okay for some defense. It has attack at least percentage. If it had crit, I'd be more happy. And then we got some crit damage, some HP speed. So it looks like we have a few pieces we can work with. This is that accuracy piece. I may just keep it for now. Who did we put that on? We put that on my other hero. I don't remember which hero. Either way, we put it on one of them. And yeah, I don't like it. But if I have somebody who needs accuracy for 1 turn, sure. We actually got, I think, one of each. We got HP, attack. Is this defense? No, we got 2 attacks. So this I'm okay with, even though there's no speed. It's an attack chest. It's got crit, defense, HP, resist. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at that piece, even though it's not the stats I'd want. This one's a little bit better for an attacker, and then this one was what, HP. So I mean, they're there. It's not bad. We have a crit damage with speed, so I hope this can get some crit on it, which would be nice. And then we've got this extra piece here for HP. So yeah, we got some pieces, but nothing great. I sold everything else off that was garbage. There was a lot of garbage, as you can tell. We didn't get anything really that good. But I do have one hero, I believe, in all this whole set, maybe even two now, that we put in this entire set. And this set is really good. It's been doing a lot of things. I forgot who I put it in. I think Lord Legionary is the first one we did, right? No, we put him in that other set, the other Merciless one. We're still missing one piece from it. Is it Merciless? Yeah, Merciless. So we have him in Merciless. Her, I think we have her in one piece from this set in her what is it? Her accessory. But other than that, I don't remember if Torix. I know one of the new ones. One of these newbies. I switched somebody's gear out, and I can't remember who it was. Was it Torix? No, it wasn't Torix. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was him. No, it wasn't him. We just have one piece for like the extra crit. It's kind of nice to have these pieces, honestly, for like the accessories because you can literally just put one piece on for an extra 5% crit rate. And yeah, so say if we go in here, boop. So if you get one on there, you got some crit rate. Just a nice little 5% bonus if you throw an accessory with that on it. So if you have somebody who's a little bit lower with crit rate, yeah, you just slap that on them, and you got yourself a good crit rate now. This guy's got what crit rate? Yeah, I was hoping it was crit damage. I would steal it, but yeah, everybody's been doing pretty good. We have a lot of really good heroes, and I think we have a lot going on for the future of our team. There's definitely some good heroes that are coming our way. So if you guys have any heroes, by the way, here I'll just do a quick. We'll go in here, champion vault. If you guys see someone in here that you're like really hardcore on, start letting me know that which ones you guys want to see because I know that I'm going to prefer to pick heroes that are in the faction. So if you guys, start picking heroes that are, I mean, I know everybody's going to want to see Steel Bowyer. I already know it. I have so many what is it? So many elves, dark elves, and we beat that faction already that it's like, and I know I just built Gwyneth, so this is 100% counter to what I'm saying right now, but yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have really even built Gwyneth to be honest, but yeah, she's definitely better for campaign farming, and it's going to help the account, I think, with doing it a little faster and just having some other extra heroes. But I know Steel Bowyer is good. I know she's got the HP, the max HP hit, which is going to be insane for like Spider and things like that. But I'm trying to stay away from more Dark Elves. I'm trying to. Now, if everybody's like so hard up on this and they really want her, I'll suck it up. She's also a heavy reader, which is my other main problem with her. Say, we've got what 6, 5, so it's 11 books and another 5 here. So we would need, like 16 books just to max her. So it is a little rough. I would have to save up for a little bit. So she definitely wouldn't be the next 6-star, but she would be the next rare 6-star that I would save books for, if we do it. But that's only if everybody's interested in that. But there's plenty of heroes in here that we can build. There's even uncommon heroes I'm willing to build right now just because some of them are kind of cool. Abyssal's in there. It's kind of nifty. There's some heroes. Channeler's kind of good. Chandler Bing. I'm trying to think who I would be cool with. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't really matter to me. Like they're all going to be useful. I really wanted to build Bloodbraid, but she's also barbarian, so it's not in the cards right now. But yeah, her was Tiger Soul. These two are two I'd be interested in kind of building possibly, but they're both barbarian. So once again, it doesn't really help the account. And we've got some of these guys in here that people are interested. I know people like to see Shield Guard, but I don't need him. Like you can see Shield Guard. Everybody uses him. So I don't think I would build him right now. He would be a waste of time for my account. Um, Gnarlhorn is someone, but once again, he's kind of a one-off hero. He's good for what he's good at, and then that's really it. He's not going to like be super amazing for the account. I don't think, at least right now, until we'd have to build him pretty well. But there's definitely some interesting heroes in here. There's Judicator. I mean, some of these dwarves are weird but kind of interesting. Siegebreaker is kind of cool. We just got a bunch. We actually got 2 copies of him from summoning after we summoned the 200 mystery shard. So we definitely got some more of him. So he's in there. Metal Shaper's in here. These are heroes you might have seen before, So that's why I'm kind of like leaning more towards like one-off heroes. Acolyte might be a good hero to build for Knights Revenant. Lamboy is not a bad idea. I'm sure people use Sentinel, but I could build him. I really like Iterant. He's actually a pretty nifty little Shadowkin that I'd be interested in building. Jailer. Is that Jailer? No, whatever his name is. I don't know his name. Jailer's the purple one, right? I don't know. Either way, that ogre is pretty good. People like him. And Bone Man, who actually hits pretty hard, surprisingly enough. I was actually surprised. So yeah, there's definitely some heroes in there. Ooh, close this. Here, you can get a Spring Breeze pack. Ooh, and then it'll be the Winter Breeze later on. Okay, Faction Wars. We are at what 808 stars still. I was gonna try Demon Spawn today, but I'm just not. We're not there yet. I don't think we can beat this. At least not 3-star. It'll be a long ass fight. And I think this is the team. So yeah, we need a shield. Is what we need. Shielding and healing. And unfortunately, Arrhenius does. Is it Arrhenius? Whichever one of the dippy dummies down here do not Arrhenius. The other one, Tanix. They just don't do enough healing to make it worth bringing them in. Um, I mean, I'm not mad at it, but we'll see. We do have attack down and some poisons from Petrifia. Scion, I should probably rebuild, so I don't know if he's going to be good at all. But I don't think these guys are able. They're just not able to stay alive. I think if that was the problem. So it's not really the fact of can they damage this and make it work. It's whether or not I can keep them alive long enough to make it work. She has what? Freeze, and then the AOE. Probably to try to kill things. Let's see. All right. See, it'd be nice if I had an AoE weaken in here to make this better. Let's try to light some people on fire. Do we have a remove debuff? No, we do not. Let's try to kill her. Oh, decrease cooldown. She popped off. All right, kill this guy. All right, see, now they're going to start getting attacks. Luckily, she's pretty strong. I think we did this. We might have done this one other time, I think, to try and beat this boss. Like I said, as soon as you get in the boss, though, we get wrecked because we just don't have the stamina. This is a fight that we don't have stamina on right now. So we're definitely going to be needing someone who can do some kind of resurrection, some kind of healing, and maybe we'll look at that after this to kind of see who we should build here. Problem is this faction's kind of low. All right, so we don't want any buffs. Perfect. It froze the 2 that we needed frozen, really. I mean, if you count, actually that's not true because we don't need them frozen. Let's freeze him. There we go. He's a pain in the ass. We don't like him. Luckily, we have time now because we actually got most of the ones that we needed to kill. We'll wait. We'll save the shield for the next round. We'll light them on fire. This does what? Turn meter? No, didn't work. Oh, there goes. This is the problems here. We'll break through shields. Who can we kill? We got to kill somebody because this is going to start getting dangerous very quickly. What does this do? This is the okay. That's the weekend. He's the only one. This is the only one we can attack right now. Actually, no, this one. This guy is probably more dangerous than the Valkyries. He does way more damage. See, we're going to already have someone dead. So no bueno. No bueno. I think we had to freeze everybody and keep them locked before they do that counter. Otherwise, this doesn't go well. Like I said, we got to the boss once. But either way, we basically need someone who can heal and shield, and we just don't have it yet. So she's really good for this. The doggos are okay because they have the freeze. Akoth is honestly the weak link there. It's funny because you would think he'd be amazing with the shields and stuff, but it's not as good as it looks. It's not as good as it looks on paper. Let's look at that faction real quick. Oh, close this. Champion. No, we want index. Index, please. Index. Demon spawn. Oh, who's this? Carnage? Oh yeah, I remember seeing him. We could just beat the city, on hard mode for 100 days, and that'll be fine. All right. I don't think any of these we're going to be getting. I don't know if we get Vildrax. I don't think so. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that we saw on the login heroes that we get. I don't think we get any of these guys. All right. So in here, the problem is healing. We could conceivably rebuild Diabolus a little bit better with the stun set that she has on now. Like maybe make her a little stronger. It's something that could work. Abyssal has healing and a revive on death, I think, right? He's got block buffs. Wait, what is this? Placing block buff. I thought it was block debuffs. I was like, ooh, that's good. Heals all allies. That's not bad. And increased defense and attack. So we may have to just build him for this to get somebody in here that can heal. He's not great. I don't think he has. Actually, he has good reviews in Faction Wars. So maybe we'll just build him in a shield set. So we have that initial wave. And he also has an AoE on his main attack. And what is this on Faction Crypt? So speed is not bad either. So at least that'll speed our teams up so we can get more attacks in and get the dogs moving. And this will at least keep the doggos alive longer. And I think he had, did he have the revive on death? No, he didn't. I thought he did. That was Lamb. That's who has that. It's Lamb Boy. So he might be the only one that we have as an option because Hellborn, she has a weaken and she can increase the durations of all ally buffs, which isn't bad, but I don't think it really helps me in Faction Wars. And Tormentor's not going to do much. Hellfreak, I don't think can do much here. Decreased defense, which is not terrible. Has a 50% chance of stealing all buffs from the target. That's not bad either because we could steal those buffs. Swaps HP with the enemy and grants an extra turn. So that's something that could be useful. And increased ally speed in all battles. I don't know. Maybe he's definitely could be okay. What is everyone else saying? Yeah, faction wars not so great, but yeah, he might be good for like literally just that one fight because he is a single target damage dealer, right? So it's really getting through the waves that's going to be the problem, but he can steal those buffs. So that's something we could consider putting him in like a lifesteal or even like an accuracy set. I don't know. We'll see how it goes because that'll speed him up. Maybe we'll just make him a really fast assassin and see if that can do something for us. But Hellfree could be an example for someone we could use. This guy, yeah. Um, this guy, wait, block of placing a block buffs debuff. Okay, forget it. This guy, I would probably not even consider building like towards the end of the game. Like if I had 3 heroes left to build, I probably still wouldn't pick him. But poor Tormentor, whatever. He's a good guy. He's a nice dude. We don't hate him. We like him. So yeah, I mean basically that's where we're at on Faction Wars. The city, like I said, I kind of go in here once in a while. We still have a week left. I went into hard mode and I got annoyed with it, so I just stopped going in there. But yeah, I mean we're reasonable here. We finished the first island. I'm sorry if I'm flicking around quick. But we didn't really get through some of these. These bosses I don't think we can beat. This was the weird rotation where I don't get to get very far in it. There's probably a few things in here we might be able to beat, like something like this. Well, yeah, whatever. We'll bring them in. Okay, so we have a weird group of heroes right now. Let's just try this and see how it works on auto. I don't meet the requirements. Oh, I need some thingies. So we have to take him out. The buff removal would have been nice, though. Who do we have? We'll just bring her so we have it. Okay, whatever, sure. Support's good whenever you can get it. Some of these fights are a little ridiculous, which is why I think this is one of the ridiculous ones. I just chugged my tea. So yeah, I think we're going to win this fight. All right, so that's not going to work. And battle. We're not going to put that buff on. Replay. Let's do not what we just did. All right, so she is going to do block buffs on, I don't know, whatever. This guy. All right, so now that's a much better start. All right, but that froze him. We can't do the buffs. So we need this guy dead because he's going to kill my whole team. But she's going to revive everyone. And this guy's going to poison everyone, which makes things bad. This is an attack for... Okay, so this will drop turn meter if he hits it, which he did not. Let's see if we can sleep some people, which we did not. So literally everything we wanted to do did not work. All right, well, whatever. Like I said, this is kind of how I play the city now. Like when we're getting towards the end of it, I just play a battle, and if I don't feel like doing it, I didn't want to do that. And if I don't feel like doing it, I just don't do it. Like what do I care if I miss these charms? Like I get these from Faction Wars. Like who cares? We're not getting through this. Like I know we're not getting through the Sand Devil, so none of this matters ever. So we don't have to worry about that part. So really, the only thing in here that we could conceivably do is stuff over here, which is what? The Fire Knight. All right, so we need 3 hitters for Fire Knight. I think we bring him. He doesn't work. This is HP in dungeons, so that doesn't help me. Do we have a healer? All right, so we can do Valerie. Who's better suited for this? I think Valerie would be better. I like him though. He's got the poisons. It's a tough one. Mamma mia. He's not going to help too much. I think maybe bringing him in would be better. And then what does he do? It's dungeons. I have hiccups again. Yeah, we'll stick with this because he doesn't work. Yeah, faction crypt. Yeah. So let's just try this. These fights are always a little bit rougher, just because you have to focus him, the Fire Knight, and if we get the that's right. I should have brought someone with heal reduction. I don't think I did. Son of a bastard. All right, whatever. All right, so we need to do 2 hits on this guy. Luckily, this isn't the other one, which is annoying. We'll do speed up. Oh, that's right. He's going to remove that crap real quick. I don't think we have enough I don't think we have enough hits for this. I mean, he's got the 3-hitter. I think I might have chosen poorly here. I'm trying to think who. I think Bogwalker is the one that we got to get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of Bogwalker. End battle. Take Bogwalker out. Edit team. We've got Valor. We don't need him. So who can we bring in that has heal reduction? Anyone? All right. You don't. You don't. He has the counter, which is not terrible. He's sleep. I don't think I have any. Am I looking at this wrong? Yeah, I don't think I have any. All right, so we're just going to look at heroes who can hit multiple times. Then he has a one hit. He has a 2-hitter, I think, on his A1. Right. He does multiple stuff, right? I don't really remember. He doesn't. He does 2-hitters, so that's not terrible. I don't remember what he does. I don't remember if he can do that stuff or not. But we do have Ally Protect. Let's just try him. Whatever. Let's see how he goes. I don't remember what he does, to be honest. So that's why I'm like, I'm kind of touchy on it. All right. No one had heal reduction though, which would have really helped this fight. All right, so we're just going to go for attacks right now. We're not going to waste time with anything else. So now, what does he do? All right, so attacks one enemy, decreasing the duration of random buffs. That's not terrible. Attacks all enemies, block buffs, and then places a counterattack. Okay, so that's actually not terrible. The counterattack I can live with, but we're going to do this. And we're going to just focus attacks and see if we can get this guy down. I think we're going to miss this version, but we might get it on the next one. Yeah, all right, so we got 12 hits. So now we should be able to get it down, hopefully. If not, we're screwed. I may have to bring Conqueror in here. Maybe the speed up would have been a better option. All right, so the 2 hits was good. So that's 6. All right, I don't think we have enough here. This might be a problem. This could be a problem, sir. All right, if he goes again, we definitely can't win. All right, so yeah, we can't win this. Trying to think who else we can bring in here. So edit team. So right now we're going to take him out. Bring him in for the attack. You can't be useful. You are stronger, but I don't think you have extra hits. This guy might hit a couple times. Actually, we'll bring in Conqueror. Let's just see what happens. I think he has the 2-hitter on his A1. We just need to get through that shield. That's really all we need. I mean, if I had the heal reduction, it would be no problem because I could, once it's on him, I'll get 4 hits every time. So attack the 1 enemy 2 times. 1 enemy removes buffs. Attacks 1 enemy block. Okay. So at least we got 2 hits here, so that's fine. So we got an extra 2. And then he hits twice, right? Yeah, 2 times. So that's okay. Be nice. I think. I don't know if he's going to make it to the first fight. Come on, we just need 1 hit. Ah, you bastard. All right, so now we should be good. Let's see what happens. As long as they make their hits before this, because the speed down is going to suck. I never thought I'd say Conqueror is the reason we're going to, maybe win something. 4. That was good. All right. If we can get a speed down on this guy, it would be nice. So here, he's got 1 hit. So we're going to do the speed down. Hopefully it lands. There we go. Speed down. Perfect. So that's what we want. So now we're going to use this to heal, do some damage, destroy some max HP. This does remove a buff. We don't need that. We're just going to go for damage. All right. Now what do we got? Defense down? Yeah, defense down. So now we're going to use that. So now we've got defense down, weaken, and a poison. And he's going to be slow. So that's good. That's what we want. All right. These fights are always kind of rough, aren't they? That's right. I can put the counter on anyone. So putting it on him is a good idea, right? And it gives him an extra turn, which is nice. As long as we can keep that speed down on him, I think we can do this. All right. So, yeah. He doesn't seem to have a ridiculous amount of HP. We're going to do a shield just to make sure, because we're getting to that point. I don't want anyone getting low. But the shield was fine. The HP down was good. All right. 3 hits. He's going to get a turn now, right? Oh, no. What does this do? This does more damage, right? Yeah, because that does a ton of damage. So that's good. All right, here we go. We're going to get a speed down on him again. So we're good. And it actually did some good damage, too. Once we kill this stupid Fire Knight, we'll be fine. We're not going to worry about putting a buff up because it's not going to help us. All right, so this is working. As long as this guy doesn't die, which he's going to. That's going to be bad. I'm like, that's going to be bad. If he dies, it's funny that the heal reduction's on him now. All right, so we need 2-hitter. As long as we kill the Fire Knight, we don't really give it, you know what, if Conqueror dies once the Fire Knight's dead. I should have put, actually, I probably should have put the frickin', I should have used the attack up there. Come on, don't kill my boy. We need him. Or do we? Yes, we do. We need him for this. Ah, you bastard. All right, speed down. We're just there. All right, I should have put the counterattack up on him. Whatever. All right, so now we're going to not do that. I was like, we're not going to do that. All right, I need my counter. Yeah, we're just going to use this for weaken, possibly. All right, what does this do? This one does enemies cannot be revived. I don't know if it does. Nah, it doesn't do that much damage. All right, so we're gonna put. No, we're not. You know, we're just gonna let him die. I don't care. Like we're just gonna let him die. We don't care about that. So we'll put a counter on this guy, and then we'll put the heal up so that we don't get killed, murderized. And then we're gonna do attack. So yeah, this one's a little rough, but I like how he looks right now. Right. All right, I'll do. Actually, I don't know if this matters. Can we even do? Yeah, defense down. We got it. All right, so now we're going to do this. He's going to put it right back on us, though. But that does a lot of damage, so we don't give a you-know-what as well, because we want the damage. All right, let's heal everyone. There we go, because he's going to put heal reduction on everyone probably. Yeah, say he gave us all the damage, all the damages. Having defense down is a bad idea. Yeah, this is where stuff gets scary, because he starts, look at this, he had 13 wings. All right, let's get rid of this crap. We don't want any of that. Luckily, they're defensive, so it's... I think even if everyone dies, I think he can handle it, Jizzo, because he is very strong. And Valerie's pretty beefy also. And it looks like he's not really getting too much. We're gonna do a counter on Jizzo now, because I know it would be it's counterintuitive, but at the same time, we want him to counter because he's probably gonna survive. If he gets hit with something, he's dead even with the shield. So it doesn't really matter if we put him in a counter. He's not gonna live long enough to use it. See? All right, we're at 16 hits. We don't want to use any buffs outside of the counter, because otherwise we'll start getting screwed up. There we go. Jeez Louise, that's a rough one. All right, what do we get here? Crit and speed. I like it. What do we get here? Crit damage, defense, flat stat. Yeah, no. This one, crit rate, resist. I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. Crit damage, I'll take, but there's no speed or crit rate on it. It's HP, resist, and accuracy. If it wasn't resist and accuracy, I would consider selling it, but we'll keep it for right now. And those 500 coins are very good. So yeah, like I said, this is kind of what I've been doing in here, just kind of messing around whenever I have time. It's not important to me right now, and I think some of these fights were really irritating. I think this was one of them that was bad. So yeah, we just kind of said whatever and beat stuff. I don't even know where I am in the rankings right now. Yeah, I'm lower than I normally am. I'm usually around 70 or 80 by the time it ends. So yeah, we have time. I mean, every day I get 8 chances. So I'm sure I can beat more of this stuff. I just don't spend a lot of time in here because it's not super important to us. And I think on hard mode, like I said, we got hard stopped over here from Bommel. I think this is the Bommel we can't beat because we just don't have anyone that can do it really right now. It's a terrible group of heroes. Like, yeah, like look at this. I have like 3 heroes that are level 60 that can do this, and none of them are really that good for it, especially because there's a lot of turn meter drop on this team. So they're just going to make more bombs for us, and we die. So yeah, at this point, we'll just kind of stick with it. It's not that big of a deal. We'll run this way probably, if I had to guess. Like we'll run through this area just to kind of get some extra potions and stuff. And we'll bring Scion in. Why not? He doesn't get enough use. We'll bring in a bunch of demons. How's that? We'll bring my whole demon clan to kill these peoples. Let's see how they handle themselves. It's funny how that looked impressive from Scion, but that was terrible damage. I think we've rebuilt him a little bit, but we haven't honestly. I haven't pulled him out in a long time. So yeah, we need to rebuild him in some more attack gear. I may put him in one of the new sets like Merciless or that new Slayer set. See if it can do something for him because I know he's good. He just needs to do more damage for it to be useful. So we're gonna rebuild him and see if we can get him to be as good as Gwyneth in that sense. Let's just give him some crit damage and really work with him and see how we can handle it. But yeah, we're just gonna run through. I don't think this spider is gonna. I don't know if the spider's gonna be bad or not. But yeah, that's where we're at in the city. Kind of like I said, we're just coasting through it. Nothing really crazy in there. Doom Tower, we just did. Like I said, we'll run through that, and I'll probably just put that on auto while I do my other videos today, and that'll run through it. And then Faction Wars, like I said, 808 Dungeons. We haven't moved forward since the Spider video from last week, so we probably may do something with that on the live stream, either today or tomorrow, whenever we do it. And yeah, so I mean, oh, we're not in hard mode. Here we go, hard. So we may just try to mess with this and see if we can get through this a little bit further. But it looks like this is going to probably be our next win. We'll be through hard mode of Spider. And then, yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I'll take it. Two dungeons that we completely beat on hard mode. I'll take that win. I mean, we already got Dragon done, and then we're going to do Spider. Fire Knight is going to be the bane of my existence for a little while. I'm going to have to literally dig through my whole roster and just pick heroes who have freeze. And it's going to be really annoying because they're going to need to have at least something that gets me through the waves. I mean, your Carl's going to help. Your Carl will help me with crowd control, but it's the boss that's going to be a pain in the ass because you got to find freeze and multiple attacks. So yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's basically it this week. That's where we're at. I hope you guys are excited. We've got the road to 2,000 beginning, and we're gonna have a video every day at least that has the road to 2,000 on it. There'll be one-offs, possibly just some stuff from other games. I have started playing Dragon. What is that called? Dragonair. I played it a while ago, and I just couldn't get into it, and I got rid of a bunch of other games because they just weren't doing much for me. So we'll see. I'll probably update everybody on that on the community tab and let you guys know which games I'm going forward with and which ones I'm not. I mean, it looks like Lost Realm is just kind of falling off. It's not really, and I don't mean falling off views wise. I mean like it's just not fun because it's the same thing over and over again. It's very repetitive in a sense that there's nothing going on in the game to make me want to level, and it's very hard to get a hero to 60 where it's like you could spend a month just kind of leveling a hero and then you're just like, all right, cool, now I got to do it again. So it's like, all right, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like they need to make it a little better. What I'll probably end up doing is pulling it off the main page and I'll leave it up there because I may just go back and revisit it once they do some updates if they don't, cancel the game. Because from what I can tell, even in my guild, when I was logging into it, every single day I was kicking like 8 people because they just weren't logging anymore. So you can't even keep people because it gets boring very quickly, unfortunately. And it sucks because I love the game. It's like the actual game, the graphics, the heroes are cool. Everything about the game is good, but it's just there's just something wrong with it and they need to fix it. It needs to be a little more easy on the initial trials. It needs to be at least easier to get one legendary in the game. You know what I mean? Like I got Poseidon and it was just horrible. So we'll see. Either way, like I said, that's more for something else. Oh, what's this? What's new? What do we get? Limited special. What is limited? Oh, we get something. Oh, that's right. I did do the anniversary quiz. Look at this. So we get a barrel and some stuff. Look at this. Nice. Oh, look at that. We got some free gifts, guys. That's a good way to end it. I'm like, what is that? Look at this. We have all these things from. Oh, there was a code, by the way, guys. What was it? Yearly gift, I think it was. Here, it was in my guild chat. Yeah, yearly gift is the code, and you can get some more multi battles and some things like that. So I hope you guys like that. But yeah, we got some multi battles. That's where I got all this stuff from. And we got a chicken, and we've got a barrel, and another book. Nice for the legendaries that I don't have. And we've got some energy. We'll keep that for a little bit. And I got more multi battles. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we've been getting for free from all these events, and there was a couple codes, I think, right? So yeah, either way, a free gift from us to you. Look at that. All this is free and promo code stuff. So you can see the difference, actually. Free gift, free gift. A lot of free gifts and promo codes. So yeah, make sure you're getting them all. So that's it. If you guys have anything you want to say, feel free, leave a comment below, and you can let me know how you feel about me and how you feel about Gwyneth and where we're at and what we're trying to do. And as always, like, share, subscribe. It's good for the channel. We do a live show every single week, which will probably be either today or tomorrow. I don't know which one, like I said before. And yeah, that's it for today. This is episode 50 on the road to 2,000 subs. I hope you guys are having a good time, and I know I am. So this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.